What is going on, guys? Today we are putting Green Chef and Sunbasket head to head to see which one is actually the better pick for a Mediterranean lifestyle. Now, on the surface, these two look pretty similar. They both built their reputations on using organic produce and clean ingredients, but once you start digging into the details like strict sourcing certifications and allergy protocols, the differences really start to show. So in this video, I want to break down the prep time, the safety standards, and the overall value to help you decide which box is worth the commitment. Now, let's kick things off with Green Chef. Green Chef is all about clean, organic eating, and they got the certification to back this up. They were the first meal kit to be certified by the CCOF, which goes way beyond just the standard USDA organic rules. They got tighter sourcing and handling standards. So this isn't just a label, it is third-party proper certified. So if avoiding pesticides and additives matters to you, it is one of the more trustworthy choices out there. All ingredients are non-GMO, sustainably sourced, and free from things like irradiation and growth agents. It's exactly what you'd expect from a service designed around Mediterranean-style eating. They also go big on sustainability. Each box offsets all its plastic and shipping emissions, and since everything is pre-portioned, you end up with less food waste. Green Chef estimates their carbon footprint is about 31% lower than a typical grocery run, which is massive and just a nice bonus. Now, when it comes to actually using Green Chef, it's one of the easiest. Meals take around 30 minutes, and with pre-chopped veggies and ready-made sauces, you're mostly just cooking, not really prepping. If you're on the Mediterranean plan, it's super simple. Just select it, and each week you'll get meals built around lean proteins, grains, fresh produce, and seafood. Everything is pre-portioned, recipe cards are color-coded, and the app makes it easy to swap meals or adjust your order. You'll get over 80 options every week, with 10 new ones just for your plan. And as a bonus, you'll get full nutrition info, plus this free 20-minute session with a registered dietitian. You can even opt into ongoing coaching, something most meal kits definitely don't include. Green Chef uses a pretty simple pricing model, and it stays the same no matter which diet plan you're on, including Mediterranean. The only thing that really affects the cost is how many meals you order and how many servings you want. You can choose between 2 and 4 meals a week with 2, 4, or 6 servings per meal, so it works whether you're cooking for yourself or feeding a whole group. Depending on how much food you're ordering, the price per serving usually falls anywhere between $12 and about $14. There's also a flat $11 shipping fee, so your weekly total is always easy to predict. No surprise charges at checkout here. And if you're in the mood for something more upscale, Green Chef offers premium upgrades with proteins like sockeye salmon or beef tenderloin. They cost a little extra, usually $7 to $10 more per serving, but it's a really nice way to level up a dinner without having to switch to a different service. And if you want to give any of these meal delivery services a try, then you can check out the affiliate links in the description below. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but we might earn a small commission on it, which really does help out the channel. And sometimes we have some special deals there that you wouldn't get if you went directly through their website. Now, one thing that really sets Green Chef apart and doesn't get mentioned nearly enough is how seriously they take food safety, especially when it comes to allergens. If you need to avoid gluten for medical reasons, this is one of the few meal kits that will truly deliver. They operate a certified gluten-free kitchen with strict protocols to prevent cross-contamination. It's not just a label, it's verified and audited. That's a big deal, especially since many other meal kits prep gluten-free meals in shared kitchens. So if you have celiac or a strong sensitivity, Green Chef will actually give you that confidence that your food is genuinely safe. And if you're following the Mediterranean plan for serious health goals, having that level of trust and consistency just makes so much of a difference. You're getting clean, reliable meals every week, and that's not something every service can promise. So while Green Chef keeps things pretty focused, Sunbasket leans more into variety. They support a wide range of diets: Mediterranean, paleo, vegetarian, pescatarian, a lot more than that. It's great if you got different needs at home or you just want more choice week to week. Like Green Chef, they're USDA certified organic and do use clean, high-quality ingredients, but the menu's more open-ended. What makes Sunbasket stand out is the format. You can pick between traditional meal kits you cook yourself or fresh and ready meals that just need a quick reheat. So depending on your schedule, it's easy to switch between cooking and convenience. That said, the Mediterranean plan is there, but the platform isn't centered around it, so it's worth double checking that your weekly meals actually fit your diet. If you go with their standard kits, expect a bit more hands-on time compared to Green Chef. which usually includes more prepped ingredients. That might be great if you like cooking, but it can feel like extra work on busy nights. Their fresh and ready meals are much faster. Just microwave and you're done in 4 minutes. But those quick meals don't always line up with the Mediterranean diet's focus on fresh, simply prepared foods. To their credit, the Mediterranean-friendly options still focus on good basics. Olive oil, grains, seafood, vegetables. And with filtering tools, it's easy to avoid ingredients that you don't want. You'll just want to review your picks each week to stay on track. One of the standout features with Sunbasket is how customizable it is. Their filtering system is one of the best. You can block specific ingredients, allergies, or proteins right from the menu without having to dig through every recipe. So if you got sensitivities or you just want to avoid a few specific things, it's easy to fine-tune your meals without starting from scratch every week. Another big plus is their hybrid setup. You can go with traditional meal kits or fresh and ready options depending on how much time you got. So if you want to cook one night, but you just want to reheat the next, Sunbasket makes that super easy. From a convenience standpoint, that is a solid bonus. But if you're sticking closely to the Mediterranean diet, the fresh cooked meals are just the better fit. They line up way more with that focus on simple, whole ingredients. So when it comes to ingredient integrity, both Green Chef and Sunbasket use organic produce and clean ingredients. But Green Chef does go a bit further. They're not just USDA organic. They were the first meal kit certified by the CCOF, which holds companies to an even higher standard. That means every part of the sourcing and handling is more tightly audited. It just gives you that extra level of reassurance. Sunbasket is also USDA organic, and the produce is absolutely solid. But without that deeper certification, you're mostly trusting the label. With Green Chef, the added verification gives you more peace of mind, especially if purity and sourcing are high on your list. Green Chef also avoids a wider range of additives, with no synthetic pesticides, antibiotics, hormones, irradiation, even things like sewage sludge. That's not something that you usually see with a meal kit. And if you're someone who likes to track nutrition, Green Chef gives you full macro breakdowns for every single recipe. Sunbasket includes nutrition info as well, but it's not quite as detailed or easy to scan. Now, Sunbasket might look a little cheaper up front, starting at $10 per serving, but most meals are going to end up close to $13 once you pick all the standard options. And since you're doing all the chopping and sauce prep yourself, you're paying more, but still doing more work. Green Chef starts slightly higher at $12 per serving, but the meals come with pre-chopped veggies and house-made sauces, which saves time. So if convenience is a big reason you're going for a meal kit, Green Chef will give you more value for what you're spending. They also offer premium upgrades like salmon or tenderloin, which is a nice way to elevate dinner without going out. Sunbasket doesn't offer that right now at least, so Green Chef is the one to go with if you're after a more upscale option. Shipping is simpler too. Green Chef, it's a flat $11. Sunbasket starts similarly, but if your order requires a second box, like when adding extras, you might see another $10 charge. So overall, Green Chef is easier to budget and more predictable week to week. So just to quickly recap, Green Chef and Sunbasket, they take different approaches in a few key areas. When it comes to certification and ingredient quality, Green Chef stands out with both CCOF and USDA organic certifications, giving you an extra layer of verification. Sunbasket is USDA organic as well, but it doesn't have that added third-party certification. For allergen handling, Green Chef operates a certified gluten-free kitchen with strict protocols in place to avoid cross-contamination, while Sunbasket preps all meals in a shared facility and just advises caution for those with allergies. In terms of prep experience, Green Chef meals come with pre-chopped ingredients and ready-made sauces, making the process faster and easier. Sunbasket, on the other hand, requires more work for its meal kits, although they do offer heat and eat options for added convenience. Green Chef also gives you the option to upgrade to premium proteins for an additional charge, of course, while Sunbasket doesn't currently offer that kind of luxury tier at all. And when it comes to shipping, Green Chef keeps things simple with a flat $11 rate each week, whereas Sunbasket's fees can go up if your order gets split into 2 boxes. So, bottom line, if you're looking for a meal kit that's fully aligned with the Mediterranean diet, Green Chef, it's just easily the better fit. It's the only one with third-party organic certification, a certified gluten-free kitchen, and a prep process that actually saves you time without cutting corners on quality. Sunbasket is absolutely still a solid choice if you value variety, want a mix of cooking and convenience. But I mean the trade-offs like extra prep, inconsistent shipping fees, allergy warnings, it just makes it all a little less reliable overall, especially for anyone following the Mediterranean diet for health reasons. And that'll wrap up today's video. I really hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to see more videos just like this. And as I mentioned earlier, check the links below for the best deals available right now. Also, if you're interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. And if you got any questions or comments, go ahead, drop them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Finally, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.